Hello everyone, and welcome back to Maximo. Last time we explored the Dark House, and this time we're headed to Go with the Floe, which is one of the 3 levels we have to conquer in order to fight the boss. We're in really good shape considering how far we are into the game, and I know for a fact there are some secrets in the upcoming level that are going to keep us healthy, so we shouldn't have too much to worry about. The only really potentially distressing element would be the platforming, but I think I've got a good grasp on that. 2 of the stages in the hub world are very easy to find. One of them is hidden away, just like in the Great Dank. As we start this level, we could see that Maximo briefly looked upward, and there's a reason for that. If it ever looks like Maximo is looking towards something that isn't obvious, that's probably a good sign there's a secret over there. So we're gonna go jump over here to our left and see what he was staring at. And indeed, there are some hidden platforms up here. And a hidden skeleton, but really, I don't think the game expects that to stop us. That would be just silly. This invincibility might not do a whole lot for us right now, especially since we're about to do some platforming. But it does guarantee that we gain back what little health we lost. This area is split into upper and lower paths. The lower path does not actually lead to anything, except for a few extra coins, and we're actually going to ignore it this time. And yes, we did actually finally use one of our keys, because an extra life and an ice sword is definitely worth it. This world is less generous with keys than the previous one. But then again, all the levels get less generous with keys in ascending order of difficulty. There is an item that drops semi-frequently in this world, the same way as the anvil dropped in the previous world. Well, guess we didn't really need that ice sword. As I was saying, there is an item that drops in this world that drops semi-frequently like the anvil in the last world. I don't want to spoil what it is, but if we don't get it before we get to the final level, then I'll make sure we do, because there's a place where you can get it consistently. I'm sure you've guessed by now without me telling you that the frozen water is instant death. Maximo just freezes and drowns if we jump in there. For some reason I forgot this chest was a mimic, but that's alright. The pathways up here are rather narrow, so if you're used to jumping to the left or right to evade enemies, that could probably be very dangerous. But whenever we dodge enemies, we always jump straight backward or straight away from them. So it's not that hard. Lots of health refills in this level. We're about to encounter a Yeti after we... Oh, yeah, he just spawned behind us. I was going to tell you how to fight the Yeti, but since we have invincibility, that's not really necessary, is it? I'll get to it later. There's some genuinely tricky platforming up here. After we get rid of this guy and the bomb fellow above him, which would be difficult if we didn't have our invincibility, but this mask is the best. This is the difficult platforming. Since we're moving against the flow, we have to time our jumps way more precisely. Still very doable though if you're patient. Wait for just the right time. Even though this isn't my favorite level of this world, I like all the places it takes us through. We are about to fight a Yeti that I can't kill with my invincibility, so lucky you, we get to see how they actually work this time. Like I said, the icicles take the place of Achilles' drill, but they are a bit more oddly shaped, so I run into them a lot. The trick to fighting the Yetis is simply to hit them right before they attack. They're only open for about a second before they strike, so they would be more difficult to fight if we didn't have our mighty blow, but it would still be doable. This plant is technically an enemy, but it's very easy to kill. We either just have to stab it once, or, you know, run into it with our invincibility. It just shoots ice out. Very easy to dodge ice. We'll get to see a Yeti attack at least once before we leave the world. It does have one attack that's actually dangerous. I suppose I should have mentioned by now how good the checkpoint spacing in this game is, but it's kind of hard to think about that when you're so determined not to die at all. So it kind of just slips my mind. Lots of places to fall down over here. Not really easy to fall down if you're paying attention, but still, that's a lot of holes. Thankfully, we have our Midas shield still, so we can get some of these coins. I feel kind of bad for killing the Yeti so easily, because I know they're meant to be really formidable enemies. There's one area of this world in particular that is harder than almost all of the combat in the entire game, because it's several of the Yetis at once. But there's a way to get invincibility just before that battle, so... Granted, you probably wouldn't have that chance at invincibility if you had died at all during the level before that. But let's not die. Fighting enemies on ice is kind of fun because you have to use your attacks a bit ahead of when you normally would. And I like timing-based combat like that. There's another invincibility power-up waiting right over here for us. I think that's at least 3 suits of armor in this level. To be fair, one of the armor power-ups was hidden, and this last one was in a precarious position. But still, that's 3 chances to refill your health, not to mention that health potion we got.